Welcome back to another episode of Rockstar Reacts. It's your host, Rockstar 2800, the most hated, the most opinionated, the most underrated. You know the truth right here on Smut Free TV. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member. Turn on your notifications. Hit that bell. Follow Smut Free TV on Instagram. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. All right, let's get into this. 600 says Bricc Baby is not a snitch. So recently, Bricc Baby plea agreement has flooded the internet. You know what I'm saying? Arrived to the internet, right? Uh, None other than 600 Christopher Lovejoy himself. Got the paperwork. Probably whack. You know what I'm saying? The exposures. You know how they do it. They bring the paperwork to the net. So now he's breaking down the paperwork, and from my understanding, he doesn't see no flaw in it. He clears Bricc Baby name. Now, if you know, him and Bricc didn't have the best relationship before Bricc went in. You understand me? It was a lot of tension, for him taking whack 100 side, 600 taking whack 100 side, being on that side of the fence and going against the hood. The hood is 6-0. So let's get into this, man. This is 600, none other than Christopher Lovejoy, breaking down the paperwork, the plea agreement that Bricc Baby has received. And we don't know if he signed it yet. We don't know if this is just a deal, if this is just an offer, or if this is just the real, this the one he signed. Because, it could be many offers, given. But we don't know. We not there. Let's see what 600 got to say about it. Let's go.
We got Bricc Baby's plea agreement, proposed plea agreement, and he's agreeing to get whatever they're gonna give him, pleading guilty. He's not contesting nothing. He's forfeiting everything. You know, 10 serious charges, federal charges. You know what I mean? And he said he want to plead guilty. You know what I'm saying? So if you take it back a little bit, it was always question about what he got going on. It was always like, bro, how you get out from a Fed charge? How you get out from the feds? What it caught with a chopper, leaving California. You get picked up by the feds. You tell us you're in the state. Then you say you got a DA reject. Then you say all this other stuff. It's all tricky. So everyone's like, bro, use your street common sense. Everybody's saying, dude, tell it. But we always go by the rules, and we can't never call them no snitch till we get the work or the actual evidence. We can't just speculate, even though you got to use your street common sense sometimes. Like, bro, I don't care what you say. Feds don't get bail. Whatever happened, he was out. You know what I'm saying? No ankle monitor after the feds picked you up. It's crazy. You got raided by the feds. You get out somehow, and you're able to roam around with no ankle monitor, bro. Everyone been to feds like, bro, it's impossible. They like, man.
So he's saying, like, the accusations, the allegations that, Wack was putting on him. You know what I'm saying? I guess certain homies the streets was talking. How Bricc running around. Then he get picked up. Then he get, all this talk that was surrounding Bricc. And I never seen nobody do nothing to him. I mean, he still was in the mix. So it's just funny, like, how he's bringing that up. But you were still taking pictures with this man. You were still pulling up, taking pictures like it was all good too. Let's not forget that. So I mean, people were playing nice, man. Let's see what else he got to say though.
You tell it, bro. Ain't no feds don't let you out when they come get you. They got you. This is what everyone's saying, right? So anyway, he's out roaming around for 2 years. On live, waving the gun, you feel me? On Instagram, showing with a gun, you feel me? We just like, bro, what's going on with this dude? He's not telling nobody nothing. All these mixed stories. So we come up with our own thing, like, man, I don't know what's up with dude, bro. That don't even sound right. We're gonna stay away from it. Whatever. I'm not streets anyway. So, it's just constant and that's bro. So anyway, whatever how I go, we get his plea. Remember that sealed indictment? We finally got it. Shall I whack 100 his whole media team?
Like I said, Whack 100, he always get the paperwork. He always gets something first. He always got something on somebody first. Like he just like the Maury, he the Jerry. Like people go to him for what? You know what I'm saying? But ain't no telling. They probably dug deep. They probably paid a little bit of somebody to get this. Ain't no telling. Let's see what it has to say.
Pulled everything up. Just came out a couple days ago. I think Friday, I believe. Anyway, he got 10 charges. You know what I'm saying? 10 serious charges. And he's agreeing to forfeit everything, plead guilty to everything, to face up to 15 years and 3 years supervised. Now, right? That's what they're proposing. You know, when I initially got the paperwork, you know, people saying, "Oh man, your boy telling me," I'm like, "Well, let's see him at work. Let me see it, feel me? Before we can jump out there." And I read it. You know, it's a plea. Now, a lot of y'all don't know. A lot of people who don't really know what's going on with this court stuff. A plea agreement is not like they think of the YSL. They all plead out. No, you just plead guilty or you plead not guilty. He's trying to plead guilty because someone in his ear, or he's smart to realize it's hard to beat the feds. When they got you, they got you. We'll figure out however he got out for them 2 years or whatever. Maybe there's watching. We don't know. But for this right here, he know he gonna plead guilty to be able to see his family again. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not mad for that. You know what I mean? If the feds came and got me, if you're not gonna tell, you might as well plead guilty, bro, because they're not really wasting their time unless they got pretty much enough to convict you, bro. They got like a 98% conviction rate. You know what I'm saying? Only small percentage of people who get out be like little stuff, but the serious stuff, the guns and dope and stuff like that, like Ricos, you're not beating them. You can forget about that. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna give bro his flowers. I read through the whole 21 pages. I didn't see him agreeing to testify on nobody. I didn't see him agreeing to anything else but what he was charged with and what he was caught with. I didn't see him involving anybody else in any of his agreements, you know, that he has to follow their rules by in this agreement. I didn't see him involving nobody else. And like I said, we may not be seeing eye to eye, but I'm gonna call it spade a spade, and I'm always gonna keep it real.
Yeah, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Y'all wasn't seeing eye to eye. I'm glad you telling the truth about that. Cause you know the truth, man. Y'all, you was causing a little friction.
You know, even though he go bad mouth me all day long, you know what I'm saying? I always tell y'all, I ain't tripping. If I see him, put him in the headlock, you know what I'm saying? It's still a little bro, but you know, he always bad mouthing me. And I could easily paint the whole narrative if, you know what I'm saying, if I was on some slime ball stuff like that. But I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't see nothing in there when he tell it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to come home and see his family. You know, he's pleading guilty on all 10 charges, whatever it come with. He's waiving all his benefits, rights, or whatever through the federal system. He's waiving all that. I plead guilty. Give me my time. Let me go home. So I'm not really mad at him for that. You know, but yeah, since I got the actual agreement, it ain't sealed. It's public record. Free to Bricc, man. You know, the streets don't really have nobody to really like, you know, give out trophies. You know what I'm saying? Give out, you know what I'm saying, credentials, you know what I'm saying, and thumbs up and stuff like that. But you don't really get no benefits from being a real nigga not telling no more. There ain't no benefits to that, bro. When you get out, you don't get nothing from nobody. All you get to say is, I ain't never told. That's the only benefits you get, bro. Now, if he told, he probably would go viral. Everybody would talk about him telling. If you have music out, you'll have millions of people listening to who is Bricc Baby. Everybody saying he told, but that's just how it is. So we can't really expect this video to.
It's crazy. He went to go find all the pictures with him and Bricc now. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, Bricc ain't told. He ain't no rats. So now he gonna post all the pictures. He gonna free the Bricc. He might send Bricc some money, man. Ain't no telling, man. This is nasty work, though. That's all I gotta say.
To go viral because this is a positive video. You know what I'm saying? If it was negative, he was telling, it'll get 100,000 views, 20, 30,000 more people gonna clip it, say he telling, he'll go viral. That's just the world we in. You know what I'm saying? But you know, somebody got to speak for the streets, bro. You feel me? And I'm gonna give bro his credit. You know what I'm saying? When we first hit the internet, the whole thing was protecting Bricc Baby, and I wasn't even my right hand man like that. That was just a homie that I seen homies was trying to bully him, telling me he can't come to the hood because of some little buster, whatever they got going on, some buster stuff. I said, nah, cuz straight. Cuz ain't never told him nobody, bro. If we're gonna bully somebody, let's bully these rats and sex offenders, my nigga. We're not gonna bully the homie who ain't never told.
Man, he acting like he pressing a real line over there, like he could call shots like that. Like he could tell people who not to get on and what to get on. That's what be funny to me, though. But whatever.
You feel me? So I'm gonna speak up for bro. I don't see nothing in this plea him telling. And I'm gonna post it. Y'all can go through all 20-something pages. Free the Bricc. I'm gonna see y'all soon.
So yeah, man, we got Christopher Lovejoy vouching, you know what I'm saying, for the paperwork, Bricc paperwork, you know what I'm saying? He's saying everything all good. He don't see no flaw. He don't see him telling, you know what I'm saying? But this is nasty work, bro. Like, you know, but from my understanding, Wack is still calling Bricc a rat. So it's just it's too much up in the air. Like if 600, you stand on that, you say that, then you need to tell your man's Wack chill. He ain't no rat. He don't need to be speaking bad on him. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the paperwork, that's crazy. You made this video because I don't think Wack gonna like this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all know what it is, man. It's 600 tripping. It's 600 keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? It's Bricc standing on business. He's staying 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? Is Wack just out for Crip blood? Like he just want to get rid of all the Crips or what? Cause chaos from within internally. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think, man? Let me know in the comments right now what y'all think is going on. You know what I'm saying? Bricc Baby plea agreement is on the internet. If y'all read it, definitely hop in these comments. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe right now. If you haven't already, become a member. Turn on your notifications. Hit that bell. Follow Smut Free TV on Instagram. Hop in them comments. Why? Because every comment counts. And you know we got the hottest content in these internet streets. No cap. It's your host, Rockstar 2800. Stay tuned for more. And then by more, I mean more lives, more reactions, more rants, more content, more clubhouse. You already know. DM for promo. If you need any promo, you need a DM on Instagram, Rockstar 2800, Smut Free TV. You know what time I'm on. I'm gone.